Today I'll be taking 10 basic LEGO minifigures and turning them into a ton of popular horror game characters. I'll be sculpting custom LEGO minifigures from Poppy's Playtime and Roblox games like Rainbow Friends and Doors, and much more. So make sure you watch until the end. I'll be starting off with the least horrifying video game character and sculpting my way up to the most horrifying video game characters of this century. Let's begin. I recently sculpted cursed LEGO minifigures, which you guys loved. So today I thought, how hard could it be to sculpt some horror game characters? Turns out it's pretty hard, because with video game characters I have to try to be as accurate as possible to capture their likeness. I don't know if I'm succeeding. I'll let you be the judge.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Bruh.
This is pretty horrifying. Peppa Pig gives me the heebie-jeebies, especially Peppa Pig in 3D. Now that's the stuff that keeps you up at night. But my goal today is to leave you breathless and cowering in fear. Now that's more like it. This is Piggy from a once popular game on Roblox called Piggy. Pretty self-explanatory. Super creepy already. But if this doesn't scare your socks off, maybe this next freak will do the trick. And while I'm scaring your socks off, keep an eye out for these 3 FNAF minifigures hidden somewhere throughout this video. I made them extra hard for you guys this time. You're welcome. Next up, I'm gonna sculpt Huggy Wuggy from Poppy's Playtime. Huggy Wuggy has blue fur covering most of his body, so I'm switching out the red shirt for a blue one, and then I'm gonna custom sculpt a face for him. Hopefully I can get him to look just like my Huggy Wuggy plushie. I'm using clay to make LEGO compatible heads. A lot of you freak out whenever I put LEGO in the oven. What you don't know is that LEGO doesn't melt until a very high temperature and prolonged exposure to the heat. LEGO is pretty sturdy stuff. It might still release some toxic fumes or something, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it or done any research, but I hope you do on my behalf. Next up, I'm gonna make Catnap. There's a little spider on the thing here. See him? Is it focusing at all?
Yeah, I see him on your phone.
Be free. There you go. That's his new home now. This one turned out really cursed.
Ugh, a little too cursed. Took that one too far.
I also made this head. Which one do you like better?
The one on the right.
You like this one better? Oh yeah, now it's perfect. So we have to go to Michael's because I ran out of clay.
Ooh.
I've built Five Nights at Freddy's characters in LEGO before. It was actually a pain. All these tiny LEGO pieces, very meticulous process. Even some illegal connections. I think the better way to go about it is to sculpt my own FNAF body parts. This way I can have FNAF LEGO minifigures that are all a little more stable, mentally and physically. There's tons of FNAF characters to choose from. I could sculpt Freddy, I could sculpt Bonnie or Chica or Foxy. But no, I'm not sculpting any of those. Today I'm sculpting Shadow Freddy, a personal favorite. I even have my own Shadow Freddy plushie. These things cost a fortune on eBay. Weird flex, I know. Anyways.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play. How I like rearranged it to my own domain.
So I basically stole that little Lego butler's hat and his bow tie and gave it to this guy. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. Let's pretend that one never happened.
3:28 a.m.
Yeah, so I also made this regular Freddy, and I think he turned out a lot better. I especially like the little top hat mechanism I made in his head, so I can like put the top hat on and it doesn't fall off. Very impressive stuff. I think I redeemed myself with this one. Next up, I'm making a couple entities from the Roblox game Doors. First up, I'm working on the figure. It has its ribcage on full display, completely sticking out, so I'm cutting some little white pieces of clay and slapping them around his body. But he's not just all skin and bones. He also has a giant mouth. In fact, his whole face is a giant mouth. So that's the figure. Looks pretty cursed. He's chasing this poor Roblox noob who doesn't look like he's gonna live a long life. He's running into the wall. What a noob. But just in case this noob does manage to survive, I'm birthing another obstacle to his life. I'm sculpting Seek, another entity from the Roblox game Doors. Seek is completely covered in an unknown black substance, so I'm using an all-black minifigure base. The shirt is black, the pants are black, even the hands are black. The only distinguishable trait about Seek is its giant eyeball. It uses it while eyeing up its prey. Press F in the chat for all the noobs out there. I know you're out there. Next up is Rainbow Friends, another popular horror game on Roblox. Rainbow Friends consists of a bunch of friends that are all colors from the rainbow. So there's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and sometimes even pink. I feel like the most iconic rainbow friend is blue, so that's who I'm making today. He's got a big balloon head, and he's a mouth breather, so he drools everywhere. It's disgusting. He reminds me of my cat Tootsie, who also drools everywhere.
Oh, Tootsie!
He drooled.
His right eye is round and dilated, making him look extra kooky. His left eye is replaced with a button. I'm topping this work of art off with a little princess crown. Cute, cute. A couple minutes and 270 degrees later, he's ready to be added to our collection. Garten of BanBan is a horror game that takes place in a mysterious establishment called BanBan's Kindergarten. Oh. I've always wondered why it's spelled Garten and not Garden. I guess that's why. I'm making Jumbo Josh from Garten of BanBan. He's a big green guy who's got two stumpy legs that seem to barely support his weight, and he kinda looks like a nutsack. Jumbo Josh has a giant mouth filled with an abundance of teeth, making him look extra creepy. I think he's supposed to be more of a bright lime green color, rather than the grass green I'm working with, for those of you concerned with color theory. I'll adjust the colors in post-editing and make things more accurate. I particularly like the look in his eyes. It's kinda like me watching you enjoy this video but still not hitting the subscribe button.
Do it.
These next few horror game characters have given me literal nightmares. This is Dog Day from Poppy's Playtime. He's got orange fur, so I'm dismembering a Minecraft fox to serve as Dog Day's body. He's got floppy ears and mesmerizing hollow eye sockets.
Did you subscribe yet?
I just realized a lot of horror games nowadays have this running theme where they use cute animal characters and turn them creepy. Job well done.
Okay, so the more I look at this one, I feel like something's just not right. Oh, is it out of battery? Oh.
Nice.
For this next minifigure, I'm using a full black base. I'm only changing out the hands for white gloves. That's because this minifigure is going to be Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. His face is like an oval, with the top of it curving inwards to create the illusion of horns. He's got a toothy grin and two cute little almost kawaii eyes. Love that for him. But there's just one thing missing. The bow tie. So Lego doesn't actually have white bow ties, so I have this black bow tie and I'm just gonna paint it white.
Wow.
I made this little Choo-Choo Charles train in my last video, which was all about train crashes and murder. If that's up your alley, I suggest you check it out. In this video, I want to make Choo-Choo Charles as a Lego minifigure, and that's not easy to do. So this is what I came up with. Let me know which custom Lego minifigure is your favorite. Oh, and I almost forgot.